Coach, thank you much. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the San Francisco 49ers and the Los Angeles Rams. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Detroit! Watch it now, Barney!
Southern man, it's Matt Breida, and he'll get this one up to the 26.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Now a toss play. It's Breida. And an alley to run. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Weeks firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
To throw on 3rd down, Weeks. Now he'll escape to his left, and that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. On 1st and 10, Goff. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Goff on 1st down. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. 2 plays, 2 catches. You have a feeling they're going to look for him early and often, and that's to be expected. You got a player of his caliber, why not?
And I think it's also a message from them to the defense that you're not going to dictate to us what we're going to do with one of our better players, because so often you hear about defenses saying, we'll take away what you do best. In this case, they're going to move him around, find proper matchups, and make sure they continue to funnel the ball to him.
His first catch, good for 9 and a first down. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 41. Now the first carry for Ronald Jones. 20. Touchdown, LA. Ronald Jones, touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Rams are going to take a first quarter lead.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the number 1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're number 1 in their conference.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Let's go! Green 39! Green 39! Detroit! Detroit!
To throw on 2nd down. Weeks. Dancing to his left. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
On 3rd down, Weeks. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Derek Barnett in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Here's Bradley Pinion now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And it's fielded at the 34. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. No, and after the sack, he's still down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Looking to throw. Howard. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there, a 22. Now a first down carry by Jones. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Back live now to begin the second quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Rams with a football to get us going. They've got a 2nd down and 8 to start things out. The give is to Jones. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, L.A. Ronald Jones with his 19th touchdown, his second of the game. And the Rams add on to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The 49ers offense now on the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Over. All right, here we go.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Weeks throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
From the gun on 3rd down. Weeks. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. His first catch, good for 14 there and a 1st down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning goes right at him, and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Back 99 Philly, here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. The Niners on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Operating from the gun. Weeks flushed out right. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
On 4th down, Weeks. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Throwing on 1st down. Weeks. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
And a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. To throw on 2nd down. Weeks. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. A minute 57 to go in this first half. We're back to the City of Angels after this timeout. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. From the gun, Weeks. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 23 yards on the play.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping, and dragging to make sure he gets it.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Looking to throw on second down. Weeks looking long for Westbrook. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position. Couldn't hold on. Third down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Detroit! Detroit! Gun! 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 All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Throwing on third and long. Weeks able to haul it in is Kittle. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Back 99 Philly, here we go.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Well, he had 2 sacks earlier. Now he has 4 total tackles for a loss after that play.
Well, they obviously have to do a better job trying to block him. But short of that, you know what the quarterback has to do? Make sure he doesn't hand it to him when he's back there thinking he's one of his own guys. His quickness, his suddenness, his speed getting into the offense's backfield has been something else in this game.
This will be caught at about the 5. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. The Niners on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're looking at a third and goal here. Operating from the gun. Weeks. And too much on that one. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete.
So typically you'd say nice job defensively to force a decision on fourth down, but they've already gone for it once and converted, so you better make sure your defense stays out on the field and is alert.
So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. He finds an opening past the 40, and he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. And the movement there coming from the middle of the line.
And you understand he wants to get off the ball quickly, but the ball's right in front of him. He has to watch it move first.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. After the penalty, it's Jones. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. So we come upon halftime here in Southern California with the Rams on top. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports halftime report. Here's Jonathan Coachman. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield, but when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Allen. A big play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Rams add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Back to throw. Weeks. And some room to work. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And they gave up the pick 6. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But an alert 49er able to gain possession, so they will indeed hold on to the pigskin.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. It's a gain of 9 yards, and that's going to bring up a third down. from the gun. Weeks. And the third down pass falls incomplete. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Looking to throw. Weeks. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A give to Jones. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Defenses always have a goal of holding a runner under 100 yards. Well, he went over 150 last week, won NFC Player of the Week award honors. And guess what? He's got a chance to do it again because of that vision he has. He sees holes that maybe don't exist.
Now Jones. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. He'll get it up the middle. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. It's a pickup of 3, but still a little work to do on 3rd and goal.
Come on out. 12, 12, 12, 12.
Out of the gun. Gone. Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete. So now the Rams send out the field goal team here. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And he'll try and throw here on the fake. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. They'll start on the ground with Breida. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. The tackle there by John Johnson.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
From the 9, here's 2nd and 9. To throw on 2nd down. Weeks. And his throw here is incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss.
All right, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
To throw on 3rd down. Weeks. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31. Now the big play pushes him all the way out to the 40 now for 1st down. On 1st down, Weeks. That's into the hands of Westbrook over the middle. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Give him 30 yards there. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19.
Back to in the air on second down. Weeks. Throw right side taken in by Pettis. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Detroit! Detroit!
Here's Breida. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They run again with Breida, and he'll fight his way down right around the 12. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Hey. 4 down.
From the gun on 3rd down. Weeks. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's able to pick up the first. Before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
Leopard! 4 down. Set! Green!
Operating from the gun. Weeks. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Gun!
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Weeks. Buying time to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense. I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah. He needs better protection, that's for sure.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
From the gun on 3rd down. Weeks. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And the kick by Elliott is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
And the Rams getting set to go now. They had the double-digit lead at halftime, and they have continued to roll. They're hard to stop right now.
I think what we're seeing is an example of a team that has it figured out in this ball game. And whatever the adjustments are the defense has made hasn't slowed them, hasn't phased them at all. They either anticipated them or they've been so far ahead that they just can't catch up.
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. He's at the 30. 10. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Ronald Jones with touchdown number 20 on the year, and the Rams add on to their lead. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now. Because shot to beat this team.
The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal. And I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy,
Hefe lost?
Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, get themselves ready to get back on and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit, even though they wanted the 6 points.
And maybe wore down the other defense.
You lying.
5 yards on the carry. Good pick
to lose the game?
First down.
Partner, I think from our
to lose the game?
together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
They stay on the ground again.
You and me? Oh, bro, that's game. What quarter?
Time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
It was a user strip or was it a computer strip?
And it'll set up third down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
That shit's a hurt piece.
They do it anyway.
And they betting 40. Like, so whoever win get 80.
On third down, Weeks. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
He said, he's looking at. He's looking at.
We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this.
Boy just racking up his bread.
Here on fourth down.
Yeah.
So trailing here in the last quarter.
I don't want to be a part of his wrath. Fuck.
Gotta try it here. He's back to
Niggas, that's all he likes to run on fourth down, bro. Double drags. This nigga's
ass.
I don't give a fuck. I'm up 35-6.
No reason not to try it.
They're doing Virginia Tech dirty.
A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
Are you watching, Juan?
No. Check, Patriot.
All right, shut the fuck up, then.
And he'll be tackled right on the midfield.
What's going on?
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That was the bull?
That play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Damn, Hef.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
He swore with the choppers.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Like what? Like how? Dang, yo! Boy was just getting everything.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Shit. That's a hurt piece. He still had a chance if he didn't get fucking stripped. Bull offense tough, or he just...
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
On 1st and 10, Weeks. Flush to his right.
Bull ass,
20. He'll get this over to
I'm watching it on my laptop.
And all the way inside.
Shit, Virginia Tech coming back.
And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout
Niggas said my direct TV.
As they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
You really got direct TV? You got an antenna on your fucking crib. I see why he be laughing his ass off. He be taking niggas bread.
Throwing on 1st down. Weeks.
Niggas gonna be like the same so
bad. He's sacked back at the 24. Now before the 2nd down play, we'll get
you ain't go to no fucking play.
As they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the
clock. Bro, stop lying about your whereabouts, bro. I did not ask for the lie, bro. This nigga taking forever. Travel.
To throw on 2nd down. Weeks.
My shit like
and that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining.
Have they switching out?
Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground.
Wasn't it 14-14 at a point? What the fuck happened?
Chance to affect the pass.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Weeks. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
Bazonka going nuts.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
That's a hurt piece.
Let's go.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And across the chalk.
He got stripped.
It's a 49er touchdown. In for the score.
Why are you stripping him?
The 49ers get a score closer. And so it goes for a rookie quarterback. He had the INT earlier in this first half, but he bounces back with a touchdown
that
pass.
hurts.
And you have to like the mental acumen, the toughness, the
I would
fortitude
have
of him. Because
losing 40 bones. That's a hurty.
An interception early, you're taken right out of the game, or mentally you check out a little bit. Give him a lot of credit for
Fuck boy driving a stick.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They have the dream
Fuck boy driving a
scenario you
stick.
hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always
F.A.
the
don't
final
listen to that
play of
shit.
preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to
It's
do
like,
now.
now 40 bones, dog?
Just in case something goes wrong. But all in all,
You see why I bet five? Shit like that.
And Charles, I think
Did
with
you-
the schedule
did you at least
all
catch out?
teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talking about they're able to do that here in this one.
Niggas don't ever listen, bro. They don't ever listen to me, but then they want to cuss me out. I told you to catch out and keep it pushing. No, this nigga's
So for Los Angeles,
nigga took his money. He took your money. Laughing my ass off. Rich, help me. Rich, help me. Rich, help. One time. The fuck? Niggas got he said, boy, when bazookas on your head. What the fuck? You had the cheese too? Man. You see, Ray, you know how you play San Andreas and you get the cheat codes? You know Tyreek Hill's a cheat code. Somebody deactivated the shit out that cheat code. Shit. Bro. Yo, niggas is really the bid, bro. I swear, bro. Ooh, Hefe. You see what? I don't see that with me losing that, bro. I would have went to sleep myself, bro. That's a hurt piece, bro. 40 bones? Shit. After the $5 games, I'd be cool. I'd be like, that's only $5. This nigga lost $40. $40. Shit. Y'all niggas just losing, bro. Shit. No, me. I just do my thing. Whoa, Hefe. What is happening? Yo. One up really changing niggas, bro. I'm dead ass. One up is changing niggas, brody. We don't know what's going on with these niggas, bro. No, bro. Hefe gonna get raped on that too, bro. I know losing that money was a... Exactly. That somebody with common sense, bro. You haven't cashed out in forever. Just take your money and go. Oh my god, bro. Why are you so stingy, bro? Niggas ran him. He got like $10 left. Fuck, you want to cash out $10? $450? Wow. Wow. You said what?